Welcome back, curl friends. So today we're going to be creating these cornrows into a bun. When braiding your natural hair, you want to start off on stretched hair. So whether you do a twist out, braid out, or blow dry your hair, you want to start off on really stretched hair. That way it's super easy to manipulate. So I achieved this twist out using my Shea Moisture Repair Cream. And I'm just going to go ahead and separate each curl to make it nice and voluminous. That way I can run my detangling comb through it when I need to part off my sections. So now that that's complete, we can go ahead and start our parting. You want to grab a rat tail comb, especially if you're doing this hairstyle solo like I am when you don't have any help. You can use your nose as a guideline as to where the middle of your head is and use the tail of the comb to create that nice straight parting. Now it's not going to be perfect obviously because you're doing this alone, but it's going to get the job done. And I'm just using these Goodyear hair elastics to separate my hair into two separate sections. You will have the left side and the right side. And you can begin with whichever section you guys want to. I'm starting off with my left section and I'm going to split that section into two smaller subsections. So you'll pretty much have that middle part and two braids on either side. And I'm using this leave-in. You can also use a water mist just to dampen the hair to get your product reactivated before you add on your styling gel of choice. And because I did a twist out, my hair is pretty much moisturized already and it will not interfere with my gel. And you're just going to begin braiding. One quick tip to avoid gel buildup, especially with braids like these, is to add gel as you need it throughout the braids. If you have any loose hairs that you need to tame, you can leave that for the very end and go ahead and grab your gel and a comb and sleek down those edges at the very end. So I'm just going to continue braiding, and like I said, I'm just going to create two braids on either side and then we can get into the last bit of styling. So just repeat the same steps. We're going to section, leave-in or water to reactivate your moisturizer, add in your gel, smooth down your edges, and go ahead and create that cornrow braid. This is an awesome protective style, especially for those of you that have thinning edges, or if you're just tired of dealing with your natural hair every single day. It's the perfect go-to protective style that'll last you between 3 to 7 days depending on how much gel you add into your hair and how quickly your hair gets dirty. If you'd like to keep this style a bit longer, make sure to wash your hair prior to putting in these braids. That way your hair is nice and clean and can last a tad bit longer. So our braids are complete, and this is the perfect time to go ahead and tame down our edges, any flyaways, make everything look really nice and sleek. You can use a comb or even a bristle brush to smooth down these edges. And if you want a really nice sleek look, you can add in a silk scarf or bonnet to your edges for about 10 to 15 minutes to lay them down nice and flat. Last but not least is our finishing spray, and you want to go for an oil-based sheen spray. That way you have that nice shine and luster added to your style. And for daily maintenance, you want to add in an oil to your scalp and pretty much just use your fingers to run it through your scalp. That way you keep your hair nice and fresh, no dry flakes. And here is the final result. So you could totally walk out the house with these 4 cornrows. Or you could take it a step further, add even more moisture to your protective style by putting your hair into a low bun. Now this was a braided bun, but I wanted more of a voluminous bun, so I took down this braid. So it's pretty much like a braid out. My hair is really nice and fluffy, and I just put it back into a bun. So you can see it has a lot more volume, a lot more body, and it looks so much more cuter. So this is the final results. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Enjoy your protective style. Protective style does not have to be boring or basic. You could totally glam it up. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Be sure to check out my how to braid video as well as my cornrows with extensions video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Love you guys.